Welcome back to Inside UCL, your ultimate source for all things UEFA Champions League. In this video we are discerning the just-ended UCL clash between two European giants, Manchester City and Inter Milan. Let's dive right in. Manchester City failed to spark as they were forced to settle for a goalless draw in their Champions League opener against Inter Milan. There was none of the tension of the last time the teams met in the 2023 final, as City struggled to break down an impressive Inter side, who troubled them on numerous occasions at the Etihad Stadium. Phil Foden and Ilkay Gundogan went close late on, but former Manchester United pair Matteo Darmian and Henrik Mkhitaryan spurned the best two chances of the night for Inter. The hosts gave a debut to their new Oasis-inspired Definitely City European kit, a light straw-colored affair co-designed by Noel Gallagher, but their performance was far from a hit. Manchester City played their usual patient game in the first half but struggled to create clear-cut openings and were caught out a number of times by quick Inter counter-attacks. Were it not for some lackluster finishing from the Italians, Pep Guardiola's side could easily have fallen behind. City made only one attempt on target in the first half when Erling Haaland's header was comfortably claimed by Jens Sommer. Haaland had another chance snuffed out when Alessandro Bastoni intercepted a Jack Grealish cross, and the Norway striker also dragged a low effort narrowly wide. A couple of good Inter breaks came to nothing as Mehdi Taremi and Marcus Thuram failed to trouble Ederson, and Hakan Calhanoglu had a shot blocked. A poor Ederson pass gifted a chance to Darmian, but the former United defender's strike was headed behind by Josko Gvardiol. Thuram shot wide from the edge of the box and Ederson saved well with his feet from Carlos Augusto. Darmian had a golden opportunity after being played clear early in the second half but bizarrely opted to backheel to nobody in particular, rather than shoot as he closed in on goal. Coach Simone Inzaghi, who had been a frenetic figure on the touchline throughout, reacted with absolute incredulity and fury at his profligacy. City were by now playing without playmaker Kevin De Bruyne, who had looked in some discomfort in the latter stages of the first period and was withdrawn at the interval. Yet that allowed Foden the chance to return to frontline action, and he and fellow substitute Gundogan at least enlivened City. The England international brought a good save out of Sommer 20 minutes from time, and Gvardiol also tested the Switzerland number 1. In between those chances, Inter spurned another glorious opening when substitute Mkhitaryan blasted over from 10 yards. Lautaro Martinez shot at Ederson as Inter pushed for a late winner, and City also threatened late on as Foden and Gundogan tested Sommer. Manchester City vs Inter Milan, post-match facts. For just the second time in 40 home UEFA Champions League matches under Pep Guardiola, Manchester City failed to find the net, with their other failure a goalless draw with Sporting in March 2022. Although they failed to win tonight, Man City extended their unbeaten UEFA Champions League run to 24 matches, 16 wins, 8 draws. Just one behind the record set by Man United between 2007 and 2009, 25 games. Post-game insight. Internazionale have now kept an away UEFA Champions League clean sheet at 4 different English clubs. Arsenal in 2003, Chelsea in 2010, Liverpool in 2022 and Man City in 2024. Only Valencia, Barcelona both 5 and Real Madrid 6 have kept away clean sheets at more different English sides in the competition. On a night when he could have netted his 100th goal in all competitions for Man City, Erling Haaland had just 14 touches, the fewest of any player to start tonight's game on either side. Haaland has faced 32 different opponents across his Man City career in competitive action, and Inter Milan are one of only 3 of those sides that he's yet to score against. Real Madrid and Crvena Zvezda, known as Red Star Belgrade, the others. Jack Grealish created 4 chances tonight. Since the start of the 2022-23 campaign, the Man City winger has created more chances in the UEFA Champions League than any other player, 55. Internazionale had 10 shots in the first half of this match, becoming the first opposing side to have 10 shots in the first half of a UEFA Champions League game at the Etihad since Monaco in February 2017, also 10. 19-year-old Rico Lewis tonight made his 10th UEFA Champions League appearance for Man City, all under Pep Guardiola. He is the third teenager to play 10 games in the competition under Guardiola, after Bojan, 14 and Phil Foden, 11. MVP, Nicolo Barella. And that's all for today's match review. Do well to like, share, subscribe and leave a comment.